Welcome to Train Hot Dog, the podcast where I talk to myself on a train. Today we're going to be talking about Donald Trump and the Goblins. I saw a short video clip of a guy talking about Donald Trump interacting with goblins, and I found it was pretty compelling. And I want to know more. I want to know about what Donald Trump and goblin vomit and all the good goblin stuff, and what's he doing in there? This is like something. The mainstream media is ignoring this, and like it's just not right. Yeah, goblin vomit. Alright, Gawker.com. Alex Jones is very worried about Donald Trump fucking goblins. Filed to goblin vomit. During an otherwise routine critique of Donald Trump's growing ties with establishment Republicans, Libertarian radio host Alex Jones took a moment to read a passage from his darkest Lord of the Rings /fic, voicing concerns about his new BFF kissing goblins. New World Order truther to chemtrail truther, Donald Trump seems unstable. Oh, that's another article. Okay. I never expected Trump charging into a goblin's nest to not get some goblin vomit and slop and blood on him, said Jones. I just don't want to catch him in bed with the goblin. But if he's in there, rolling around, hacking him up, and he's got a goblin guide, taking him into the cave, I'm not expecting him to not get dirty, especially up to his ankles. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, having political succubus with goblins, Jones added. So, here's this article that tells me no new information about this goblin phenomenon. Let's play Ghosts and Goblins, VC Arcade, Episode 1. Goblin Spell, Body Harvest, Heidentum, Nebelkrieger, Goblin Dictionary, Vomit Cookies, Urban Dictionary Goblin. Okay, here we go. Urban Dictionary is probably going to give me the good stuff. Class of gangster above a goon, rich, full yet still from the hood, killing on others below them and has much more authority. Usually the head of gangs and has much protection, but always loyal and always keep it real. That's from 2008. Goblin, better a goon, harder, more gangster than a goon. Also from 2008. Small green bipedal creature, the goblin is possessed of keen cunning, although not often very wise. Goblin tends towards the highly intelligent. From 2004. A woman of short stature who dresses as a slut and is insane. Nicole Snooki on Jersey Shores. Alright, so we know that it's Alex Jones. So what is Alex Jones and goblins? Alex Jones, Glenn Beck is a little demonic goblin rubbing his little pot belly on the ground before Zuckerberg. Alex Jones of Infowars.com weighed in on Glenn Beck's comments praising Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. I told you Beck would come out prostrating himself, lying down on his little snake belly, rubbing his little pot belly on the ground, and he will sit there and come out and go, Zuckerberg has got to control fake news and hateful and bad stuff, and there's a lot of extremism, and I agree with him. He self-immolated. He's burned himself in front of everybody. Jones added, I'm not going to cook hot dogs on his fire because I like hickory and oak. I don't like roasting hot dogs over a little demonic goblin. Beck and 16 other conservatives met with Zuckerberg last week in a damage control meeting with Facebook CEO called following reports that his social media platform actively suppresses conservative stories in its trending news section. There's no goblin tag on Breitbart, so I can't click around. Sadly. Rare goblin shark hasn't caught in Florida, hasn't. Glenn Beck is a... okay. Finally, Alex Jones explains why Michelle Obama Rawstory.com. Alex Jones tells Raw Story he doesn't like Trump torture stuff, and Hillary's a big fat goblin. I've been having a great time at the RNC. I took my photo with Herman Cain, Sean Hannity, and as of this afternoon, got to interview InfoWars host Alex Jones on the street. I must say his skin looked great, and I now know why. Moisturizing Turkish Dorian facial, which consists of comedian Jimmy Dore spitting iced tea in your face after you try to catch a live broadcast of Young Turks. Jones blooms thick and deep, surrounded by an entourage of news with being trapped their home in preparation for a government invasion of their houses. At least one man who is an actual chauffeur of the Oregon Christian, with who I had okay. I don't criticize people for grammar, word choices, but this guy, like, is a professional journalist, I think, maybe. Oh, Katie Halper. With who? Maybe Katie Halper is, like, following some specific style guide, or, like, just making a point. The point being that I should lighten up about words. But I can't truck with who. I had spoken days before, and I was able to talk to Jones as he and his crew walked down the streets, and I wasn't even wearing my Make America Great Again camo hat during our exchange. And without further commentary, Katie Halper, are you enjoying yourself? Alex Jones, I like standing up against tyranny. It's gonna be my conversation opener forever from now on. Where is the biggest threat of tyranny coming from? From our globalists that are running our government into the ground. Between Hillary and Trump? Or there's no choice, Trump all the way. The shofar player, Hillary's a witch. She's into witchcraft. She's a Jezebel. We all know who she is. Any reservations about Trump? Yeah, I don't like some of the torture stuff, but at least he's honest about it. With Hillary, she wants to mount America's head on the wall. What does that mean policy-wise? It means she just wants to piss all over the country like a big fat goblin. This guy loves standing up to tyranny. For people, well, we're standing up. The days of laying day. That's DAY''S. Of laying down are over, so get ready for a fight. If you want to fight, you better believe you got one. TV tropes page for Alex Jones. You know what it's like to go to sleep every night knowing you work for a bunch of psychotic killers, and you pass monsters are gonna probably end up killing me one day. You know what it's like knowing you've ruined my life. You know what it's like, you sons of bitches. I'm tired of your crap. You commit evil, you're part of an evil system, and we're standing up against you. And the Republic is going to defeat you in the end. The definition of paranoid schizophrenia, I don't know if I agree with that. Texan radio host and conspiracy theorist Alexander Emmerich Jones is an anarchist libertarian who reports that the elite is plotting to kill 80% of the world population any minute now via vaccines, food, fluoride, and pretty much everything, really. If he didn't exist, you'd have to invent him. There is convincing evidence that Jones is in fact the new identity of allegedly deceased comic visionary Bill Hicks, but you won't hear it from the lamestream media. I'm clicking on that. Oh, Rational Wiki is the Skeptics Wiki. So wait, so like the convincing evidence link is like the TV Tropes article about Rational Wiki. Alright. He's also the guy who snuck into Bohemian Grove and took video, which he claims shows the world elite about to sacrifice a baby to Moloch. Okay, I could just read the rest of it is just like tropes that apply to him. Michelle Obama murdered Joan Rivers because Michelle Obama is secretly a man. The national media takes it when I talk about this and acts like I'm crazy, he said. Listen, there's hundreds of millions of views on YouTube. I'm really surprised at how little there actually is about Alex Jones and goblins in this search. It's just a bunch of articles about the same two clips. It's as if Alex Jones isn't actually obsessed with goblins and just mentioned them a few times. DJ Goblin featuring Alex Jones, Sleeper Cells instrumental. I just searched for Alex Jones, and here's a photo of him really mad. Apparently. Is that a novel? He wrote a book called Endgame. Oh no, it's not a book, it's a movie. It's a documentary directed by Alex Jones in 2007. Here's his Wikipedia page. Oh, he looks very happy in this photo. Alexander Emmerich Alex Jones, born February 11th, 1974, is a radio show host, documentary filmmaker, writer, described by many media outlets as a conspiracy theorist. His syndicated news talk show, The Alex Jones Show, based in Austin, Texas, airs via the Genesis Communications Network and shortwave station WWCR across the United States and on the internet in video form. Jones has been the center of many controversies, including his controversial statements about gun control in the wake of the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. He has accused the U.S. government of being involved in the Oklahoma City bombing, the September 11th attacks, and the filming of fake moon landings to hide NASA's secret technology. He believes the government and big business have colluded to create a new world order. What is a new world order? I keep hearing that. I think it's a wrestling thing. Oh, totalitarian world government. Yeah, okay. I don't know why they don't just say that. TWG instead of NWO. Through manufactured economic crises, sophisticated surveillance tech, and above all, inside job terror attacks that fuel exploitable hysteria. Jones describes himself as a libertarian, paleoconservative, and an aggressive constitutionalist. Mainstream media sources have described Jones as a conservative, a right-wing conspiracy theorist, and a libertarian. So they agree on being a libertarian. New York Magazine described Jones as America's leading conspiracy theorist, and the Southern Poverty Law Center described him as the most prolific conspiracy theorist in contemporary America. When asked about these labels, Jones said he's proud to be listed as a thought criminal against Big Brother. Early life. His father, David Jones, is a dentist. Oh, David Jones also made GTA and Lemmings and Crackdown. Three video games that I like. His mother, a homemaker. In his video podcast, he reports that he is of Irish, German, Welsh, mostly English, and partially Native American descent. He was a lineman on his high school football team and graduated from Anderson High School in Austin, Texas in 1993. As a teenager, he read Gary Allen's None Dare Call It a Conspiracy, which had a profound influence on him, which he calls the easiest to read primer on the New World Order. I'm trying to find out about None Dare Call It a Conspiracy. Okay, there's no information about it. Just about the author. After high school, Jones attended Austin Community College. Jones began his career in Austin with a live call-in format, public access television cable TV program. In 1996, Jones switched to format to radio, hosting a show named the final edition of KJFK. Paul was running for Congress. He was a guest on the show several times. In his early shows, Jones frequently talked about his belief that the U.S. government was behind the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing, using the incident to put down a growing states' right movement. In 1998, he released his first film, America Destroyed by Design. In 1998, Jones organized a successful effort to build a new Branch Davidian church as a memorial to those who died during the 1993 fire that ended the government siege of the original Branch Davidian complex near Waco, Texas. He often featured the project on his public access television program and claimed that David Koresh and his followers are peaceful people who were murdered by Attorney General Janet Reno and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms during the siege. Yeah, that was some shit. I remember that shit when it happened. But that's all the time I have. I will talk to you guys next week.